Gentlemen, Antonio here. Today I'm going to be talking about what is the difference between hand lotion, between body lotion, face lotion, creams, moisturizers. I've got a lot of samples right here. Over the last 2 years, I've been testing, evaluating, doing research on. Guys, I can tell you that I was confused at all of the information, all the differences. So I'm going to be giving you guys some general guidance. If you want more, guys, I've got a free ebook on skincare you can grab right now for free. I've got tons of other free ebooks as well. But this one goes into a lot more detail because what I'm not going to cover in this video, I'm going to try to keep it relatively short. I'm not going to go into all the details on all the different components. Now, what are the obvious differences? One thing I noticed again and again, anything that's going on your face is oftentimes going to be double, sometimes triple, sometimes 10 times the price of something that's going to go on your hands or something that's going to go on your body. And there are certain reasons for that. Some of it's justified. Some of it you may say is not, but there are not obvious reasons of why you would want to go with certain ones. And the number one is your particular needs. All of us have different skin. If you are really rough, if you live in a cold, dry environment, you're maybe a doctor, you wash your hands 30, 40 times a day, maybe you're a technician and you get really dirty and you're really scrubbing your hands down, it is something perhaps you need to better pay attention to actually using these lotions, these moisturizers. So I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself, but let me quickly clear up some terminology. So you're going to hear cream, lotion, and moisturizer. The easiest way to know the difference. Okay, so a cream is basically if you open it up and it doesn't come out, that's pretty much a cream. A lotion is going to be much more liquidy. So when you push that down this way, the lotion is going to go out there. Now, moisturizers, they are a form of lotion, but they're going to usually even have more water in them. And the idea of a moisturizer isn't just to lock in, but it's actually to be absorbed into the skin. So those are oftentimes going to be the lightest. So with that out of the way, let's dive into this. So I'm going to start off with face lotions. Those you're going to find are going to be oftentimes the highest price. And the reason being is they're going to be specialty and they're going to come with a wide range of, in some cases, components that are a little bit hard to get, a little bit rare. Some of these companies, if they're selling something for 50 bucks, 75, $100 a bottle. Yes, this right here, this skincare from Ton sells sometimes $80 a bottle. So what do they put, liquid gold in there? Actually, I'd have to say it seems like it because I love this stuff. Of all the, anti-aging creams and skin repair, this one was friggin' amazing. I loved it. L'Oreal. Who else do we have here? Nivea. Neutrogena, all of these guys are putting this stuff out. And you can go out there and you can test and you can find, I think, some pretty good ones that are right there, right off the rack. Now, you notice I've also got some basically aftershaves, because that's one of the keys with a lot of these things that are going on your face is they understand they're going on the most sensitive skin on your body. Why is your face your most sensitive skin? It's oftentimes some of the thinnest, and because you're running a razor down it, for many of us, once a day, it's something that, you've got to be careful with it. So they've really got to test out. They've got to make sure that they can get the job done. At the same time, they don't want to irritate somebody's skin. So face is going to be the lightest. That's where we're going to see the moisturizers and the lotions. If you see a cream in the face department, that's usually going to be an anti-aging cream, and it's meant to be worn oftentimes overnight. But all of a sudden, we're going to go to something that's a little bit heavier, and that's going to be on the body. I found most body lotions, they mimic what we see in the face lotions, but sometimes they're going to be a little bit heavier. They're going to have more oils. They're going to have maybe a few waxes in them. The idea here is that they're not made to be on the face, so they could possibly, want to be careful about, you don't want to use something that's meant for your body and definitely not for your hands on your face because it can start to clog up your pores. But if you don't have that issue, what I find body lotions, in my opinion, are, if I had to choose one, I would find the best body lotion that works for you. In this case, for me, Brickle, their deep moisturizer, is pretty friggin' awesome. You can go check them out just right here. And I've got use the code ARMRS15 and you get like 15% off. But this is a company I've been testing for well over a year. I know the founder. And for me, it works. I would have to, if I had to choose one, I would probably go with this. But you can go out there and try different body lotions. Find ones that work for your type. But what you're going to find, the body lotions are going to get a little bit heavier. Now let's go to hand. You're going to find the hand lotions are going to be the heaviest. So when I open this up, it's not going to fall out. Even squeezing it out, it's going to be a little bit thick. This one's made by Outdoor Hands. Great company, right here in the United States. It was developed by a pharmacist. He basically, his wife was having issues with chapped hands. So that's the great thing with hand lotion, is it's going to be heavier, and therefore it's going to last longer. It's made to be on a part of the body which oftentimes for men is the first, where we see the first signs of aging, and that becomes, we're just rough with our hands. It's something that we use quite a bit. A hand lotion is designed to not only penetrate but also provide a protective layer. They're going to be thicker. They're going to use a lot more oils, but you want to be careful using hand lotions on your face. Some people, I've heard, they swear by it, but you need to find what works for you, and that's probably I think the hardest thing about lotions, and maybe why so many men don't get into this, or they just don't bother with them until it's almost too late, is because you do need to do a little bit of research. You got to try a few brands. You got to experiment. You got to find what works for you. Guys, like I said, I've got a free ebook. It helps you get a better understanding. I go over a lot of the ingredients. I talk about, a number of the products that I recommend. And guys, that is it. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.